I also
It's
just
good no matter
realized,
what.
you know, like
Yep.
last time where we were talking about me being addicted to Star Rail. I mean, that's all the time, but
Yeah.
I just
go on.
realized my freaking thing is Jade.
Uh,
Oh my
And the
god.
currency is Stellar Jade in Star
Alright.
Rail. Okay, no,
Yo,
don't double with the fact that there's a new character named Jade that's coming
Yo.
out.
They're taking an intervention now.
No, oh no,
Like
no, I'm
that?
not that addicted, guys.
No, that's why I said like, oh, what would be your version of I'm looking for a guy in finance, and I said for Kiyo's would be gray hair, amber eye, trash can, because that's his waifu.
Okay, but what if I said that I know that there's
Yeah.
actually someone else who fits the bill more?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all.
So don't be a butt. Gotcha.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor.
How do you know about this Rome march? Hmm? How do you know, March? Have you been to Earth before, March? Hmm.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all. It was a compass. So, your name should have been Compassy.
Why does it sound like compass? Okay. I know this is supposed to be a very touching scene, but it just sounds like compassy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
Oh, well.
Keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less.
I don't know
from
what
the
I
person here
clicked.
who is the most familiar with Stellaron.
Someone is manipulating those. Yep. You know, I'm a genius, guys. You know, I totally was not an accident. All right, I said that choice on purpose.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Holy frick, that's loud. Anyway, I'm tired.
Been the most BS thing in my entire.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my goodness, man.
I tried to sleep.
Because I know the lightning
Turns
can
out,
strike right
I could not sleep. Cause I actually tried to wake up. I actually tried to sleep at around like 10, like 9, 10. But for whatever reason, I just could not sleep.
Why the heck did I have to say that? Frick. Oh.
So yeah, very unfortunate.
So, yeah, I'm totally gonna have the most BS thing happen if I freaking lethal company curry. Random lightning just decides
So
to strike.
I'd say I only have like 5-6 hours of sleep.
And I even said it too.
Maybe not even
'Cause you
5.
don't
Like I
always-
actually like
I mean, if
woke
there's a
up.
content creator, you can't just be like, "Oh, I
At
can
around,
only
like,
be happy."
1:30.
That's it. Because it's
So-
okay to feel other emotions, right? Because
I
if
end
you-
up like
if you only
just
feel happy, you
browsing
only
Reddit
ever
for a
feel
little bit
happy,
because I just
then
couldn't
there's
sleep for some
probably
reason.
something wrong, and we should.
So I ended up,
probably,
like, sleeping at around,
honestly, I probably would say get
2.
therapy. I know it's like, but you're
So,
happy. You don't need therapy.
if I sound
So
tired,
you should probably.
it's 'cause I
seek
am.
therapy. You're probably coping with you're probably using happiness as a cope mechanism for something else. All right, it's okay. Just
let it all out.
I
Also, I
appreciate
will
it.
say that
Now, level me
I
up,
am
Scott.
still technically kind of sick.
Oh,
so,
frick. That's too.
If
low.
I clear my throat or anything,
69. Oh my.
like a lot,
Got it.
that's still why.
Eh, nice.
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 420.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Clip that.
Oh,
Clip that. And I just farted.
This is how freaking busted
Alright.
this freaking gun is.
Oh yeah, I actually recently added that
Now you
clip.
see why I
the
was
frickin'
scared.
Farsight. I might not be able to aim, but holy frick. I still think Farsight is like dumb weapon. Look at that. Africa, sorry.
That's why it's so freaking ridiculous.
It is a dumb freaking weapon though. Anyway, we're here. I might as well just go in here already. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever time zone it is for you. Welcome, welcome. Probably not gonna freaking care about the freaking chat is for YouTube. I don't care. I left my computer on, fortunately for myself, so I have everything mostly prepared. At least I hope so. I hope everything is prepared. But yeah, how are you all doing in this fine? Well, it's morning for me, so whatever time zone you guys are in. You guys hyped for freaking 2.4? This presso program is gonna happen in about apparently 20 minutes now. I need to change the time. I assume it's because they have like extra time to just have it like start, have like the stream actually start, but the special program will actually start at like 7:30. At least that's for me, because this is in my time, so that's 7:25 a.m. So I live in America, East Coast. That's why it shows this time. But yeah, I will also say that I will put in ads, around near the time before like it starts, just so that you guys don't have to deal with ads randomly. I don't want you guys dealing with ads randomly, because that sucks. So if you guys see random ad at some point, like right before the 2.4 stream starts, that's why. I guess before I do anything else, I should log into Star Rail, because let's be real, they're gonna add their freaking their codes and stuff. So let me run Star Rail so I can prepare myself to have the codes ready for myself. And number two, how about let's talk about what we all think Yunli and Jiaocho is gonna be like. Maybe even theorycraft on like what we can Fei Shao and Link Sha. Even Moza is gonna be like as well. Because for those of you who don't know, I love theorycrafting. I mentioned this yesterday when we did the Dokapane AI only stream. I love theorycrafting. It gets my gears going. And yeah. All right. I know there's no sound. Obviously, it's just obvious nothing happening right now. Literally, just we're looking at this freaking screen right here. So, but I do cough and everything. Yeah, like I said, I am still sick technically, but for the sake of my sanity, I am doing this stream so that I will be able to look at my socials, because I want to be able to look at my socials. I don't like being spoiled. I'm very much the type of person who does not like being spoiled for this kind of stuff. And I love looking at YouTube. I love looking at Reddit as well. Because yeah, I actually really like to browse Reddit just on my own time, just to like look at what's going on, like what people are thinking about the game, or any other game that I like to look at. It's like I have Civ, I have Star Rail, of course. I have Darkest Dungeon. Sometimes I like to look at Darkest Dungeon stuff. Yeah, Stellaris. Sometimes Stellaris as well. Although I haven't freaking touched Stellaris much. I know I said like the other day that I did play some Stellars, but I'm gonna be real with you. I barely touched like a year or two into the game because for those of you who don't know, Stellars they have like years and stuff. So I'm not saying a game lasts a whole year, like literally, but I'm saying like it's like a start date would be like 2300, and then like an end game date. Sorry, not 2300, 2200, and then 400 ish is would be like end game ish. At least for like a regular game of Stellars. So yeah. But yeah, who are you guys excited for? Uh, for the 2.4 thing? Because as you can tell by the title of the stream, I really am hopefully hyped for Yunli. I hope she's gonna be someone that I would want to pull. At worst, Yunli is just gonna be another Clara. I'm gonna be sad because for those of you who don't know, I don't want to say I'm a extremely proud Clara main, but I basically really like Clara's gameplay. So I don't know if Yunli is gonna be very similar to Clara. I personally hope not, because I really want her to be to have her own like identity. Theory crafting wise, I feel like Yunli is likely gonna be a Clara 2.0, which like I feel like the most realistic freaking thing is that she is gonna be Clara 2.0 with her swords. But hopefully she can have her swords be like a summon. Although I heard she has like a really big sword. Like I know in her like splash art for the 2.3 like reveal when they revealed the characters, I believe Yunli looked like she had like a really big sword. So I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping that she's gonna have like multiple swords, but it seems like she's gonna have like, just the big sword. So I'm a little bit concerned. Sorry, I need to clear my throat, but I'm a little bit concerned that she might be just one big sword and she's gonna be a counterattacker like Clara. I don't mind her being a counterattacker. It's just that I want her to at least like have like a play style that is not as similar as Clara. If it's different enough that I feel like she's a different character, like playstyle wise, then I'm probably gonna be happy with Yunli's gameplay. Let me specify on gameplay. But otherwise, I hope she's not gonna be Clara 2.0 because I already have Clara 1.0, so I kind of don't need Clara 2.0. But yeah. As for Jutcho, I feel like he's gonna be. I personally think he's gonna be like an abundance unit disguised as a Nihility, and then he's gonna have like Nihility related stuff alongside his kit. But I don't know. That's my hopium. But if I'm right, then I'm right. But if I'm wrong, then oh well. Obviously, they're not gonna freaking spoil on what freaking Fei Xiao, Moza, or Lingsha is going to be like. But if I were to guess based on their description, Fei Xiao seems. I feel like Fei Xiao may be like similar to like Boot Hill in the sense that she's gonna have a focus on like crit and break effect. So, but I personally think she's gonna be more crit oriented than break effect oriented. So instead of like for example like with Boo Hill, he gets like crit stats based off of break effect. I personally think that Fei Xiao is gonna be the other way around, where instead of getting it's getting crit stats from break effect, she's gonna get break effect from crit stats. And I feel like she's gonna be like a more. I feel like she's gonna have like two forms because I did see that in her description. She has like this moon rage thing or whatever it's called. I mean we could go to it now, but I'd rather not open up Twitter because Twitter sometimes doxes you, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna just say what I based off of memory. I feel like she's gonna have two forms or like two like stances. Like she's gonna have like one stance, maybe like it's like the gun blade stance. Either like gun stance and blade stance, or gun blade stance and like the flag stance. I don't know. Like I feel like there's gonna be like one like, or she's gonna be crit, but then if she, or she could be like Jingliu, like she focuses on crit like in her normal, and then in her like moon rage thing she's gonna have like extra like break stuff. I think that may be what she's gonna be like. Personally, I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't like if I am right for whatever reason because of leaks or whatever. One, don't tell me leaks because I hate that, and two, don't. Just I'm not a fan of leaks myself, so if I am right and you've watched leaks for whatever reason, please don't. I hate it. I like to theory craft, and leaks are kind of they kind of ruin it for me. So please don't. And for I don't know about Lingsha though. Lingsha, she is fire abundant, so she could just be Gallagher power creep. But I don't think she's gonna be like completely like Gallagher power creep. She might actually be. Let's be real, she probably is. But if I want my hopium, I guess I wish that Leisha would be. I don't know if I want to say cleanse. I feel like she's definitely gonna have a cleanse. But I don't know what part of her kit is gonna be like a cleanse, like whether it's gonna be oh, this cleanse will specifically only happen in a certain condition because of like her like incense, or maybe it's just she cleanses with skill and that's it. I don't know, but I don't know. I honestly I think it can go like either way for Lingsha. Gonna be honest. Because with incense, I usually think with incense is like cleanse.
Oh.
And we already have Hoyo, who's already the queen of the queen of cleanse, yes. The queen of cleanse, in my personal opinion, because like whenever like someone like turn starts, everyone's gets cleansed, right? So I feel like Hoyo's the queen of cleanse, and then she has like energy, right, with her ult. So I don't know what to think about Lingsha personally. She might be a harmony character disguised as a abundance character, similar to Hoyo, where like she has her energy, but maybe she has like a different. Maybe with Lingsha she just actually just buffs instead of energy. I don't know. I don't freaking know, man. I don't know. I'm also randomly walking around in the actual game with Stella. You guys can't even see it. I don't know why I'm doing this, but you know, I just like it. As for Moza, I don't know what Moza's gonna be. I feel like based off of his splash art, he seems like the type of character who's kind of be like maybe sub DPS potential or something else, because his splash art does have like a facial in it, I think, unless I'm wrong and that's not facial. But I think Moza is gonna be kind of like a very complimentary DPS. So I feel like he's gonna be like Jade, like, so you know how Jade like buffs another like DPS and like improves speed and does stuff based off of like, or it gets her stuff gets buffed when she buffs the other person, right? I think Moza is gonna be somewhat a similar kind of deal. So he might like have this like skill which it's like, oh, I shadow this person, or I shadow like the other DPS, and then I fight alongside that DPS. I don't know. Could be the case, could not be the case. I don't know. He could also just be a traditional DPS. Who knows? I don't know. But that's what I think. I feel like he's gonna be like I think he is gonna like start like if everyone likes using Moza, which I'm gonna be honest, I am not allowed to use him because I'm a waifu only account. So, and yes, he does look like me, but I mean, like I do literally say like he's purple Kiyo, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I said before, actually not. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I said I'm gonna be honest, but like I said before, I am only going to use the only male character that I would actually like use would be either if it's like a trial because the game lets me, or two, I either one I voice the character or I am literally in the game. That's the only way that I would pick where I would like use the male character is if I voice act the character for whatever reason, or if I'm actually in the game. And for anyone wondering, because we're talking about voice acting, don't talk about the voice acting drama. I know there's some with the Moses casting, so don't talk about it. I don't. It's not that I don't care. It's that this is the wrong time, wrong place. So please don't talk about it. I don't want to focus on that. I'm more so focused on like the kit and everything. I think Mozo is going to be a like as a unit is going to be like a complementary sub DPS. Personally, I mean he's a 4-star, so I don't think there's like much that he can do personally. I mean yes, Stray is a thing, and like she actually does like pretty good damage, and I think Mozo can do it as well because I mean he's lightning hunt, so I mean I'd be surprised if he doesn't do damage. But yeah, I think he's gonna be like a Hunt Jade. Personally, that's what I personally think. But he could be something else. He could actually like. I mean, he looks freaking badass. So I mean, I'd be surprised if he was literally only just like Hunt Jade. But I do see that it is gonna start pretty soon-ish. So I will be turning on ads. Just for this one time. I will do a 3-minute ad, and then hopefully the thing will start. Right. All right. For the people who have not been hit with ads or only got hit with a little bit of ads, welcome. I am still here, by the way. Just because I put in ads doesn't mean that I'm not here. But yeah, as you can see, it says ad in progress, so don't worry. I can see when ads will show up. Oh, actually, I'm technically kind of covering it, but it's not that important. It's there just for you guys to know, like, oh, an ad is potentially going to be coming, so you should prepare so that you know, oh, there's an ad coming, and that's why I'm not seeing anything. That's why I know like ads in general are like kind of poopy, but like I said before many times in the past, it's kind of Twitch. It's kind of like extremely incentivizing ads. I mean, you're forced to do ads as affiliate regardless of what you say. So, you either get like pre-rolls or you get like not pre-rolls or like mid-rolls. And I'm okay with mid-rolls as long as they're prepared for it. So, that's why I'm doing mid-rolls. And I don't like people like coming in and be like ad because I'm gonna be honest. When I rated Kevin, I actually got a whole minute of ad after I rated Kevin. That's why I didn't really say anything after I did the raid message. So if Kevin, if you're watching this, and you're wondering like why I didn't say anything after I rated you, that's why. It's because I literally didn't hear anything that you said in the last like minute after I rated because I literally got bombarded with ads. And that's why I don't like That's also like another reason why I don't like pre-rolls. It's because if someone raids into you, they deal with pre-rolls. And I don't know how long pre-rolls are normally, but I got a whole minute of ad when I raided Captain. So I don't know. I don't know what their ad settings are, so I can't really say like for sure what it is or like why it's like that, but it is what it is. And yeah. All right. Before I do anything else, I just want to check if everything is okay. Do tell me, chat, if everything is okay as well. If I sound weird or anything. Well, actually, if I sound weird, then actually do tell me if I sound weird. I know I sound weird because I'm sick and because it's morning, so I have this the morning voice. But do tell me if you think it's weird anyway, because it might actually be something wrong. Actually, I could test right now. Actually, okay, before I do anything else, let me have this shown for myself. But I want to also I want to mute the desktop audio real quick. I want to listen to myself. Test. Oh no, I sound okay enough. That's fine. Okay. All right. HSR is about to do their thing. Let's see it. I'm waiting. I'm gonna be honest. Who am I hyped for specifically? I'm gonna be honest. No one in particular. But if Yunli ends up being like Anby, like if yeah, oh my goodness, why am I burping? I haven't even eaten anything. Yes, the sereneness of. But yeah, do. But yeah, I hope that Yunli is gonna be a character that I'm gonna like. If she's not like a Tsundere or like Anby, and for anyone wondering why I'm saying A and B, I'm specifically talking about Anby from Zenless Zone Zero. Unless there's another Anby that exists in the world, I don't know, but I assume there is. But I like Anby's personality in ZZZ, and no, I still have not played ZZZ yet, so I might do like a random freaking thing where I say, oh, if I get 100 likes in this tweet, I will play ZZZ before 2.4 starts, right? Because I want to have a time limit for that tweet if I were to do the theoretical tweet for that. But yeah, it's starting, and I will say, for the random social experiment poll that I did yesterday, you guys are still voting wrong. And there's only one vote still, but you guys are voting incorrectly. Alright. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know. But, yeah. And Jiacho I'm not allowed to use because, male character. And I'm a wife only account. And I don't voice Jiacho. I'm not the VA for Jiacho. Because if I was a VA for Jiacho, I would be the VA for Kazuma. But I'm not him. So sorry about that. Anyway, 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna hope that this freaking the special program isn't gonna last about an hour, because I don't want you guys getting screwed by ads. I really don't want you guys getting screwed by ads when we watch this. Actually, what's the hour? It starts in hour 32. Wait, what? No, that's not how it is. No, surely not. I don't know why it says ad starts in hour 32. Because that's not how it's supposed to be. Unless that is how it's supposed to be, which in that case, that's perfect. Because I love it when the freaking pre-roll stuff stacks. I know in that case you could technically just like have like 15 minutes of like start. You just start 15 minutes and then you just bombard people with ads so that you could like stack all that. That would be so good. Like if someone like streams for like about like a few hours, that would be so great. You have like 15 minutes of ads. Like at the start of the stream, you're like not doing anything. Like that could, if that could be meta, then that would be great. But unfortunately, not the case. Because I know ad people are gonna definitely for sure be like, well, I know at the start of your stream you're not gonna have that many people because you just started the stream and only the people who are gonna who are diehard will actually watch the stream, yada yada yada, and all that fun jazz. But anyway, let's not talk about ads. I'm not a fan of ads, but I can't wait to see. I also can't wait to see March. Actually, what is March gonna be like? Because I remember her description says she was trained by Yenching and Yunli. So I feel like okay, at the very least, I think March is gonna be the Hunt and Jade. Maybe Boza will also be Hunt Jade. I don't know, but I think March might be Hunt Jade, and then she's gonna have follow-up attack because I don't know. I feel like she's gonna be like kind of a jack of all trades, and I think jack of all trades means I feel like she's gonna be Hunt Jade. So she had like support with her skill, ults, whatever the frick if she wants it to be, and then yeah. Oh, okay, started.
Long story short, work pressure is really starting to wear me down. You got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Jocho?
Oh.
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert. Take 2 mace of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet
pepper and more
Remove
pepper.
the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine.
Oh, he's
Apply the
actually
mixture
doing it.
evenly
He's not even
and
questioning
rinse
the
after
ingredients.
20 minutes. Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind and the soul.
Oh.
Dr. Jocho, Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yunli, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of premium dried chilies.
Yes.
I see digestion issues on the horizon.
Jing Yuan.
Some
He is in
coriander
this.
should help with
He is in this.
Stay your hand. Return that evil herb at once. Unthinkable.
Okay. Now let's see what's actually gonna go on in this trailer.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know? There you are. Everyone, this way.
Alright, it's time for
Cienjo
the...
La Fu will be
thing.
holding the
Oh, there he
Luminary
is.
Combat Art Ceremony.
Oh, Yunli's
Your
walking
presence
there.
would be
Big
greatly
running.
appreciated.
Why are there Boris in here? Right on time.
See? She has swords. She has multiple swords there.
Which one do you want to strike? Oh,
But she has a big
Boza?
sword there.
Rock-shattering slash! Master Yunli, look at how hard I've been training.
Oh! Wait. Is her skill gonna be like she's gonna give boba to someone?
The person on the law firm is completely different from the one on the
No,
outside.
surely.
It's completely underwater. Wherever crowds gather, there is always
Alright.
an undercurrent
I'm curious
beneath
about
the
this man though.
surface.
I still think he's gonna be like
Since you're
abundance
already
disguised as
here,
nihility.
why not have a meal before you leave?
But I don't know.
First meal after regaining my freedom is the
Oh!
flesh and
You see Mozart over there?
kindred.
My condolences, Miss Hanya.
No, don't say that. No. Say it ain't so. Shui Yi fans, please.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Okay, anyway. I'm not horny. You're horny. Oh, code. Alright. I'm gonna also be pinning this. NS3ELGC64LF. Okay. Codes. Okay. Pin. I'm gonna keep it there. I will be updating this as I go. I'm a hope. I still feel like I haven't gotten a good grasp of Yunli's personality yet. So far, she doesn't seem like the type of person that I hope that she. She doesn't feel like an Anby yet. So maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna immediately redeem this code. Oh, did I mess up? Oh, I missed a C. Okay, there's an extra C in there. Okay, my bad.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
Xianzhou Juming delegate, present.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate, present.
Xianzhou Lawfu delegate, present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good evening.
And good evening.
All our viewers far-wide. Welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue special program. As always, your avian buddy Albert's here.
Man, I wish I got food
I'm
before
Yunli,
this.
a sword master from the Juming.
And I'm Jiaoqiu. I may have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Greetings, everyone. It's been a while. I trust you're well.
A pleasure to have you three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral
Now
Express
we're going to
is
Xianzhou.
bound for a familiar destination.
I delete my message.
Xianzhou Laofu, which is precisely
other
why
one.
this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome Trailblazers back to an old
delete that
stomping
one.
ground.
That one's wrong.
Speaking of which, General Genuine,
All right.
isn't this your first time on the special program?
It is indeed,
It
Mr. Albert,
is?
and I am deeply
Wait,
honored.
it actually
Had I
is
known of your
really?
program's culinary delights, I would never have delayed.
Wow. I thought he was in at least one of the other special programs, but I guess not.
Our catering costs for this episode were kind of spicy. If you'd like to leave a tip, we'd be extremely...
Wait a minute. What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice follows. Your illustrious presence is payment enough, dear friends. Dinner's
Surely
on
there's
me.
not going to be spicy fan. I mean, there's always probably already spicy fan art
delicious
show.
morality will not be forgotten, good sir.
Let's cut to the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
It's like this. I assume you all received
So
an
far,
invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight.
She might.
welcoming you
Okay,
to the
she's not.
Luminary
She doesn't
War
seem like
Dance.
she's Anby,
It's a martial arts ceremony.
but she
Competitors
might be
battle
some.
it out in a flash of swords, all for the title of Sword Champion.
Oh, actually,
As a
I
matter
feel
of
like
fact,
if she is
the
Tsundere,
war dance is a
we
festival
need to have
commemorating the
Yanqing.
rainbow
So I
arbiter
can't
and
really
the
say
Cloud
much
Knight's
about it
triumphant
either.
resistance
I might
against
actually
the
just get Jade
abominations of
skimmily.
abundance. As you know, the Lawfu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup and raise our spirits, which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the war dance. It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't?
No.
I fear Master
Sorry,
Yanshin will be
Yanqing.
bitterly
You
disappointed.
Can't
Fear
just
not,
do
Mr.
that.
Jiaoqiu.
Just
This
become
war
sword
dance isn't
champion.
only a morale boost. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of peace, and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's why Yanqing has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4
Okay, this is a
Trailblaze
Trailblaze continuance. This is not a.
finest duel under the
There's not
pristine
actual like
blue
story.
water.
Story.
Trailblazers will witness Yanqing's assiduous side and his new identity.
I get it. One person, Not
Ooh,
enough.
identity.
You need
I
our
knew
help,
it.
right?
Such a
I mentioned earlier
distinguished
that I feel like he was gonna have like
occasion
a
surely merits the attendance
like
of
another
other
identity.
esteemed
I thought the
Of
so
course, this Jinjo
or
Yunli
is that
delegation
talking about
will be
March?
led
I
by
don't know.
none other
But
than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side will be two senior advisors.
I do think that
Zhao
Yanqing is gonna have some kind of
the
like
Zhao as well as
Batman
Moza.
face. I don't know.
As for the Xianzhou Juming, me and Grandpa, General Huaiyan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representatives.
Be they friends from near or far, we will welcome them with open arms. This promises to be
I
quite
can't wait to
the
see
war.
Hoyo like maybe
I
2.6.
don't want to lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy.
He knows.
Wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
3 Arbiter Generals in the same place at the same time? Not a good sign.
That's not all. Rumors are circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land. Could it really be that?
Oh boy, I knew where we'd get out. It's
She
true
was
that the
being
other
quiet.
two generals will arrive on the Law Fu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuing story.
Let us refrain from needless anxiety. The Law Fu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, geez, let's lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of
Wait,
attention.
are we
She
actually-
gets her own intro, right?
March 7th? Of course.
Wait, we're
With a
actually
war
gonna
dance
talk about
right
her
around the
now?
corner,
I thought she
March
was
herself.
just gonna be like,
She
oh,
set
we're
out
gonna
on her own
we're gonna
martial arts journey.
show that she's
Stay tuned.
there, but she's not. I
Got
thought she was
more
gonna be like
intel on
Harmony
that
Trailblazers.
up
Like,
on the
oh, we're not gonna
program.
tell you,
Which
but
reminds
if you play the
the
game,
war
you'll see.
dance ceremony is set to
But
span
okay.
versions 2.4 and 2.5. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis
Okay.
might be in the past, but the
Okay.
Trailblazers will continue to be important witnesses to the
2.4 and
Xianzhou
2.5?
Laofu's ongoing story.
I wonder what
The
2.6 is gonna be.
separation
Is it
has been
epilogue or is it
difficult.
gonna be something else?
We've missed the Trailblazers dearly. Here's hoping the Xianzhou Law Fu can bring everyone
Curious.
new and exciting
Personally curious.
experiences.
Ah, the broth is ready. Shall we add any extra seasonings?
Add 'em all! We gotta make the most of the occasion.
Add all
Not
this.
every day we get to catch up with the Xianzhou
That's
pals.
gonna be a big mistake, Mr. Albert.
Version 2.4 will be introducing a brand new map, the Shackling Prison.
These pals of
Oh,
yours,
we're going to Shackley Prison
they're all
already.
in prison?
Not all of them.
Wait,
not
we're
in
gonna see
traditional
Jingle.
sense. The
gonna
Shackling
see
Prison is
Jingle.
under the Ten Lords Commission Administration. It's where Shui Yi and Hanya work.
The Shackling Prison is where we detain criminals. Its cold and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh?
Ooh.
That does look creepy.
An individual must first stand trial before being escorted. to
I
their
really
cell.
wanna see this. I
For
wanna
those
see
guilty
Jingle.
of particularly heinous
I'm not
crimes,
horny for Jingle chat.
We
Okay.
reserve special
But you know, I just
cells
want to
of
see.
biting
I just want to
cold or
see
searing
where
heat.
Jingle is located.
The
you know?
interrogations of Blade and Locha were conducted in just such a place.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't sound
Locha.
like an
Actually,
easy place to spring a prison.
isn't
break.
Locha supposed to be somewhere else?
You can say that again.
So I don't know
The Ten
about
Lords
Locha. But
Commission keeps a watchful eye. and
as
a
for,
rooster of cells
Jingle, I
and
do wanna see what
tangled
Jingle is.
webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms.
welcome on it,
Those
JC.
seeking access must first overcome
welcome.
innumerable
It's a
tests of
hex.
fortitude.
I see the
It would
hex
appear
puzzle.
the Shackling Prison is the
Yes.
haunt of wolf-like monsters.
Hexinus, my beloved.
That's right.
Now we also
The
have dog.
Borison are ruthless beyond
Wolverine.
measure.
Wolverine? Why did I say
Infamous for
Wolverine?
their inborn moon rage.
Werewolf dudes.
Upon entering battle, the Borison
I
share
kinda wanna
stacks
see
of
what these guys are
bloodlust.
like.
When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state.
Mood rate? Oh, wait.
Enhanced. Ooh, watch your step, Trailblazers.
What happened to catching up
For
with
anyone wondering,
Mal?
Yunli also has moon
I'm
rage.
Sure Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to
1%,
go
buddy.
and express
1%.
your,
At least you tried, though.
sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way, it's time we talked about our new plans from the Yunli.
I see you eating there, Yunli. You can't
The
just.
gifted young
Oh,
girl, Yunli.
oh, did I just see someone try to post one of those weird links? Yes, they did. SMH. She's freaking slapping the freaking thing with their big sword. Freaking fly. But what? But yeah. How you doing, JC? How's the art journey doing? How's everything? I don't know what Yunli's gonna be like. She's a mini gut. I don't know. But will that be enough for me to want to pull for her?
Known for its
I don't know.
unrivaled craftsmanship. As the records show, some 60 or 70% of all the Xianzhou's armory comes from the artisans of the Zhuming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my
studied
grandpa.
the blade.
I mean, the flaming heart, Huayan. Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss Yunli is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. She sees
me want a
renowned
head pat.
swords as treasures.
I don't have a
Some
head
say
pat
she can
thingy
even communicate
prepared,
with them directly.
Unfortunately.
To her, swords are more honest than people. She lives by the phrase.
You pulling
"Swords make
Foxman and Evil
acquaintances,
Trailblazer. Okay,
fighting
yeah.
makes friends."
Oh. It
I'll
so
be
happens
surely
that on the
you'll
Lawfu
get
there is an
freaking
able
those.
young
I'd be
man
surprised if you
with
don't.
a similar love of the sword.
He's a
I have
4-star
a
after
feeling
all.
you two might get along.
You mean Yanqing? He doesn't know the first thing about swords. He
Oh,
collects them like they're
okay,
going out of fashion.
we're seeing
but never uses
some Sun
I
Sun.
can hear those blades crying from here.
Okay,
Seems like
she
you guys
might be
don't share
Tsundere.
everything in common.
Okay.
Not to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of this caliber
I might
usually
end
get
up
their own
skipping
name.
Jade. I know I said the title. I said that.
Finally, someone
But
who understands swords.
I said if Yunli ends up being a Tsundere, or if she feels like Anby from like ZZZ, then I will skip Jade.
Has a ring.
So
about
far,
it.
she
I like
might
it
be
too.
Tsundere. She definitely doesn't feel
Me
like
and old Metal have a deep
Anby.
connection.
For sure. She does
Every
definitely
time
not
I get
Anby.
into a scrap,
But
I ask old Metal,
Tsundere maybe.
which one do you
Stair
want
skip.
to strike?
I know I'm saying
Metal
that
usually
as
says
a guy
something
who
like,
likes to pull for
"Let's start
waifus.
here and end there."
But
To which I reply,
2.5 is stacked. Bro, 2.5 is so stacked for me. I love
Old Metal's
2.5.
adorable manner
2.4,
arises for
I
middle
could potentially
stature.
afford to
Yunli
skip.
might be young, but she's
But
confident and
I don't
unafraid to
mind if I
speak her
don't have
mind.
Jade. I'm gonna be
This
honest
time
with
we
you.
took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
as a physical type character following the path
Okay,
of destruction,
we get to see her kit.
gentle persuasion
Okay.
isn't really my style. When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target.
Oh my goodness, she's a
and
bruiser.
adjacent
She actually has
What
sustain.
sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target
Actually-
and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
Please, I know you're a counterattacker.
Just please don't be Clara
Using my
2.0. I
ultimate,
swear,
I
man.
acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies.
And taunt.
In addition, my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter, which deals
Oh.
higher damage.
Okay. I did say this
You seem
before.
well versed in the art of the counter. One
I'll
assumes
I'll
that
say it
surprise
again,
attacks
'cause,
during exploration
I said it on
aren't
Tuesday,
a
I think.
concern for you?
Nope. When
But-
using my technique, I obtain a special effect for
Uh,
a set duration. If
There's
an
a
enemy
there's
launches
actually
an
a
attack during
little
that
highlight
duration,
thing
the
that
attack
I
is
put
blocked,
in.
and upon
Oh yeah,
entering
I
battle,
really like the
I
first
launch
card
a
though.
powerful
It's so good.
counter on a random enemy.
Imagine
Just a
you
random
hardly
enemy.
regained your footing when a girl with a giant blade comes around.
I guess it's like
kind
kind of like blast. I guess I don't know.
Which reminds me, in version 2.4.
Hey, there we go.
experience
I haven't seen
Swords to
companion
Plowshares
missions in a while,
companion
actually.
mission. Granddad
Yeah,
and
actually, it's been a
granddaughter
while,
arrive
huh?
in the Lawfu from the Zhuming, bringing
Like,
with
I
them a
think
prize
2.0
much sought after
was the
among
last time I
war
even
dance
remember a
competitors.
companion mission, actually.
Impressive something else too. Let's see.
Like, yeah.
Let's save that for another
Yeah, that's
time,
why I'm
shall
like,
we?
that's why I'm
Now
super
remember,
considering
Albert,
like
the prize
skipping
is for
her.
the war dance champion.
But like,
not
if I
the
like her
host.
personality,
So
I
if
might actually
Yunli
consider
is
like
also set to
doing it.
compete, and were she to prevail,
That's
then
why
wouldn't the prize return
I
home
said
with
if
her
I'm
to the
if I'm
Zhuming?
getting
Not so
Yunli,
fast now.
I'm skipping Jade
Lawfu has something to
because
say about that. The Zhuming may have brought the
Yeah.
prize, but they ain't leaving.
she
with
is
it.
just Clara 2.0 so far that
Easy
we're
now.
seeing. That's
External
what I'm concerned
heat
about.
needs inner cooling.
Yeah, my
as they
concerns
say.
have been confirmed.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Ching.
You guys sound so right. Let's move on to another new character, shall we? Hailing from the Yao Jing and soon to be making his appearance. It's
Here's
military
your fox
healer, Zhao Cho.
Or for Jade instead. I mean, like I said, I'm guaranteed Jade at the moment. I'm just not sure. I like both of them, but depending on if I like Yunli more than ooh, okay. That's definitely
The Yao Qing's illustrious.
that's definitely an expression of the day.
I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General.
Yeah, that's spicy,
My visit
alright.
to the Lawfu is only in aid of keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition.
But yeah, as I was saying
I'm
before,
curious, Mr. Zhao
or as
Cho.
I was trying to say,
Under what circumstances
I
would you
did make
usually
a
open your
highlight
eyes? Forgive
about
me,
like
but,
Jade and like characters
your
similar to
beef
Jade,
is overcooked.
or with like the vibe, like Capture, for example. I don't consider myself the type of guy who, when I see Jade, I'm like, step on me, mommy. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more so like when I see people like Jade or Kafka, I'm more so the type of guy who would actually see that as a challenge. So I'd be the guy who would think, I want to Kabadon that
I'm
woman.
accompanying the General to the Xianzhou Lawfu for this war dance ceremony.
So I actually did a social experiment poll
Well, you see,
yesterday
Miss Yunli, I believe
because I
in
wanted to see what people
culinary
would vote
medicine.
for the
notion that
thing.
we
So
are
it's like,
what
if I
we
a top or a
eat.
bottom,
The arts of
what
cooking
do
and
people
healing
think?
are one and the same, which is why I spend
And
so much
so
time
far, I'm
delving
gonna
into
say
the
people voted
spicy
wrong.
miracles
All right,
of medicinal
because I am.
A meal
I
is
don't
not
consider myself a
simply
bottom at
merry
all.
occasion,
Like
but an
because
opportunity for food to
sure
work
I
giant
allow.
wonders for
I'm
our
okay
biological
with
system.
people being on top,
Isn't that beautiful?
but I do like to switch it up. I mentioned this earlier as well, but in the Acheron Black Swan
I'm a self-confessed
animation
chowhound, Miss Yunli.
where they like did the dance.
I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor.
But
Delicacies aside,
I'm more so a
let's talk more
switch and
about
like
that.
a service top.
Before
That's
you
my
came under
personal
General
opinion.
Fei Xiao's command, you were well
Because
known
I'm not-
as Xianzhou Yao Qing's
Like I
ultimate
said, like
commission. You and
when I
cut
see
your teeth
people
as a
like
military
Kafka
healer
or
with the Cloud Knights on
or
campaigns for the
or Jade, I don't.
I heard you decided to
I
retire.
I'm not. I don't. I
You
don't.
returned
I don't
to
become a
service
bottom.
At the
Okay.
personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As General Fei Xiao's strategist, Zhao
Alright.
Cho applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics.
Oh, he's
Combat
strategist.
is a bubbling broth, with
Okay.
each side occupying one half of Yunyang Hot Pot.
Indeed.
All right.
Battles are marked by myriad changes.
I
Constantly
want to know that,
evolving
kid,
in the
buddy.
dance of yin
I need to know if your abundance disguised as
Well said,
nihility
General.
or if you're
They
just
say
Squid Knife
foxes
and
are
Power
cunning
Creep.
creatures.
That's
Seems like Mr.
sweet.
Zhao Cho is no
Please don't
exception.
be Squid Knife and Power Creep.
I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor can do on the
Okay.
battlefield.
Okay.
Well,
let's do this.
about time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility. When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After
Dimension.
entering battle with an
Okay.
enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
Okay, what does it do?
We're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Zhao Cho lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed.
Oh, that sounds like
when
when I fed. That sounds like Fire
blast
Kiss.
damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Please, please don't let this
You
just
just-
be.
Throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot.
Oh,
The enemies are trapped
Okay.
in a searing broth,
Surely,
which
this will be
inflicts
the
damage
abundance
on each
part.
and every
Surely.
one of them. At the same
Oh,
time,
that gaze, though.
the
I do like
effects
that
of
gaze.
Ashen
He
Roast
opens
are
his eyes.
compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Okay, what does the field do?
All these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage.
Ult
And during
damage.
their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted
I
by a
see. Yeah, I
stack
see
of
the.
passion
I see the
rays.
roster.
Would
Yeah.
follow that if,
Freaking
if, for
Acheron.
example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
So Jiaocho is
You to invite
basically
the enemy to dinner before
the
showing them
support
the door.
for
The last meal they'll
Acheron.
ever
That's basically what I'm
experience.
getting off of this.
Word of advice? Order out next time, fellas.
And I did see
Well, we've got to
Natasha
know
in the
new
freaking
friends from both the
in the freaking team
Zhuming
as
and the
well. So
Yaoqing.
unfortunately,
Let's turn our
Jiaocho
gaze
doesn't
to
seem
the
like a
version
healer.
2.4 banner info. In version
Like in his kit,
2.4's
so
first half
I
of
knew he was
event,
gonna have
Trailblazers can
Ho-Ho,
acquire the limited
because
5-star
if she's gonna be
character
Clara 2.0,
Yunli,
Ho-Ho
as
definitely
well
is
as
the right
limited
person to
5-star
pair up with
character
Yunli.
Hua Hua. The limited 5-star light
And then-
cones, Dance at
oh, that's a cute-
Sunset,
that's a cute light
and
cone, not
Night
gonna
of
lie.
Fright will be boosted.
Cat is a
Okay, what about
human's
Jiaocho?
best friend.
I feel like either Black
You
Swan
certainly have a cat-like
or
energy
someone
to
else.
you, Miss Yunli.
I don't
Let's
know.
move swiftly
Oh,
on to this
Sparkle.
version's second half warp event, which boosts
Okay.
5-star characters, Jiaocho,
Okay.
and Masked Fool Sparkle.
Really, not
In
Black
addition,
Swan.
The drop rates
Okay.
for the limited 5-star light cones, those many springs, and Earthly Escapade will be boosted.
Okay. I guess like they both kind of
Another
like serve like a
eye-opening
similar
moment for our fox
deal.
friend.
I
Moments
see that
spent in
like
the cool
cone.
shade
I
of
see
an
the
old tree
pink
should
like
be
cone
used
right
for
over
admiring the
there.
surrounding scenery.
Couldn't
Can't
agree
fool me.
more.
Tell me,
And then
what
we
is
forgot,
this?
the version 2.4 warp banner
Waste
will
of-
feature a familiar
It's a
face
Harmony.
of the
Hey,
Star
here's Hunt March. By the way,
Poised
this
to
is a
boom.
Harmony light
She
cone.
has the presence of a true swordmaster. Someone's been
Oh,
taking their
man.
training seriously.
Mm-hmm. Without further ado, let's take a closer look
Man.
at the fruits of March.
Why is this
7th's
a
journey
Harmony
as
like?
the Sword Master Apprentice?
Oh wait, we're actually seeing March Kit already. Okay. All right, give Boba. That's your skill, isn't it? Give Boba. There you go. See, I do it. Oh. Oh, that's her ult. Okay, she actually does that.
On
Oh, that's
returning to
cute.
the
I-
Cienzo, March
okay.
7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance.
I need to
Besides
know.
learn sword
I need to
from
know.
Masters
What are you?
Yunli and Yan
Oh, I know
Xing.
what you are, but
I
you know what I
still
mean.
vividly remember
What is your
instructing
kit
Yang
like?
Qing in the way of the sword.
I feel like she's gonna be like
Now he's
Hunt
already
Jade.
passing on
That's my
his
personal
knowledge
opinion
to
with
others.
the Boba thing.
How time
So
flies.
March 7th might be a rookie, but she's also a natural.
I hope
Her
I hope she's good. Or at least has her niche. At the very least, I hope she has a good niche.
So naturally, she's made quick progress.
Because she is a
Yang
4-star
Qing is
girl.
also
We can't
March
expect
7th's master.
an extreme amount
To
of like
deprive an
good stuff.
inquiring mind of tuition
But
is
I hope
his
she's
nature.
gonna be like Hunt
Right,
Jade.
you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say. Not to mention, Yunli and Yanxing's swordplay isn't exactly similar. Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking
It'll be
things.
fine.
If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing it.
Oh, follow the sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in
All
action.
right,
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary
March 7th,
damage.
the Hunt.
When
Okay.
using her skill, March
Oh,
7th
boy.
selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
Oh yes,
Good
increase your speed.
apprentice.
As a
Okay.
promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her
Okay,
master's
but what does she
style.
do? Is she gonna do it for
When her
follow-up attack?
master
After
launches
this,
an
I see the
attack or
stacks right there.
ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number
Follow-up?
of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her
What
enhanced
does it
basic
do?
attack deals set hits of damage to a target enemy, with
Oh,
a
okay.
chance of dealing further hits.
Just a chance?
Just a shame.
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves
Pepe
might be a
hands.
little
She got the
rusty, but
Sushong
they can
treatment with just
surprise
the
you all the
chance.
same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional
Oh.
effects.
Oh, I see.
For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cost specific
Unfortunately, not a
attacks to
follow-up.
deal
But she
additional
does get
damage.
action advance, so
And
that's
masters on the
okay.
paths of
I'm okay with that.
nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction
Okay,
of
there's
specific
support.
attacks.
Oh, there's support. She becomes more like break oriented. That's interesting.
After using her ultimate,
Okay, that's
March
actually
7th
kinda nice.
can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic
No,
attack.
I see the
And
thought bubble.
For those who were
It's cute.
wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle.
Okay.
When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege.
Okay,
to
so
have
she
an
kind of like
apprentice
Ting
with
Yun
such
with her
powers of
technique.
perception.
She also
Well,
gets.
get
Well,
this.
actually, it's Ting Yun
Completing
and with
specific
an
tasks
extra
in the
step.
version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance
Okay.
will unlock March 7th, the Hunt. Once unlocked,
The
a path switching
Hunt.
option will appear in the
Oh, that's
character
cute.
interface for this.
That's cute. I love that.
That's my
I love
apprentice.
that.
She certainly does have the
Now do
aura
that for
of a
Stell.
heroine.
Do that for
Oh,
Stell,
them could
please.
all use a
I
lot
would
of
absolutely
help.
love to see Stell do
More
that.
exciting
That would be so
updates
good.
after the break.
Anyway. Code. Okay. Okay. ZA2FMHCD 655-3, and I forgot to do the caps. I mean, because it doesn't matter, but for the sake of things. Okay. Let me make sure this is the correct code before I do anything else. Redemption code. That is the correct code. I will pin it. There we go. But so far, Yunli doesn't feel like any of the archetypes I mentioned in the title of the stream. So I might end up just pulling for Jade. But it's fine. I like both of them. But I do think Jade is a bottom, though. I know some people said that earlier
Welcome
as well.
back,
But, you know.
Trailblazers. It's
I just
time
wanted
we
to note
took a
that.
look.
I feel like Jade is like
Version
kind of like the power bottom.
2.4 is all new events. As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Lawfu.
Okay, we got the.
Not all are harboring noble intentions. I'm sure all you
This,
remember
okay.
a certain IPC representative by the name of Scott.
Oh, the Alliance is very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Xianzhou swordplay is no match for IPC.
Is it just gonna be a lot of like
Not only does he have
March
elected
gameplay? I like this event, like where it just focuses on a specific character,
For real?
especially if it's like their
Me
story.
and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
So
Oh,
I like
don't
this event
presumably.
specifically.
As a
I
matter
don't know
of
if it's like
fact,
main
your
event, but I do
apprentice got a little
want to see this.
impulsive and took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar
15
turn of
days.
events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course. To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
15 days? Crash course? Mr. Albert, have you
Oh.
heard the proverb, haste makes
Yes, they're doing
haste?
more of
You
these
heard the proverb
of
when
the freaking
needs
UI.
must? Between me and Yan Qing,
Yes.
we've got the sword skills to provide the best
Look at
crash
that.
course in town.
Look at that.
Well,
That's so cool.
Balance
I love
training
it.
also requires
Yes.
rest, relaxation,
Yes.
and fun.
HSR
Work-life
manga.
balance.
Yes.
Sounds like you've got it figured out, Miss
I'm happy.
Yunli.
I'm
Results
happy.
or your money
I'm
back.
happy with just
I
this
have
alone.
a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial
I'm happy.
assistance along the way.
I'm very happy
Oh.
with this pack. I know this is like
Offer
not
a
much.
helping hand myself.
The
like,
encounters
practically,
and sword training
but
experiences that
I
March
love it.
accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott, though the nature
Scott.
of the showdown
It's
will also
always
vary
Mr.
accordingly.
Scott.
Following the ending,
Mr.
Trailblazers can acquire
Mr.
Stellar
I'm
Jade
forced to
and
bark because I'm a
March
loser.
7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined assistance of her friends, sure.
You know what?
March
I
will
think
prevail
Jade
over
should whip
Scott.
Scott into shape. You know.
As long as a sword master is worthy of the sword in their hand, They have nothing to worry about.
Wise words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on to another event.
Trash can.
After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends.
I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is just like taking
It would
photos or
seem
what.
These old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up
The
here
trash
they
cans
have.
are spreading.
And a medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marastruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it.
Yes.
The intern in question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you
Yes.
spend enough time in the cosmos,
Yes.
there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
During the event, Trailblazers
Is
must
this
use
Pokemon
the photography
Snap?
software
Is
provided
this
by Randolph
Pokemon
to take
Snap?
pictures of trash cans
What trash
hidden among the
can?
crowds.
Different trash cans mean different points. With some trash cans even
Okay,
adopting special
okay.
methods. Do your best to get them
You
all
had
on
my
film to
curiosity. Now
maximize
you
your
really
points
have my
and complete
attention.
the stage objectives.
And a friendly reminder, trash
Okay,
cans may
this
appear
is a good event.
unexpectedly and without warning.
This is where all the waifus
Trailblazers
go.
wishing to catch them
Good.
all will need their wits about them.
Now, this event isn't confined to the CN.
Friendship is
Your
magic.
old friends
Oh,
have
no.
also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog
Oh, no.
inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this
I'm
case,
concerned.
our trash can friends need the strength
I'm
of
concerned about
Trailblazers
this
and
one.
Bellabogians alike.
And that's the end of the trash can related content for this version.
Aw, it's
Right?
only two. Oh, wait.
Don't speak too soon.
Uh,
In Trailblaze,
Oh my
Friendship
goodness,
is
her pout.
magic event.
I saw her pout.
Trailblazers need to use specific
Frick, I might
characters to
consider
play
her
the
now.
role of magician.
I might.
Some
I'm actually now
trash
starting to
can
consider Yunli now.
comrade,
She did the
let her
pout.
pony to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning magician. Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects with the power to command mini-cans during battle.
What
the mini-cans'
the
attack
hell?
and talent abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them.
Why are we
adding further
making
layers
the
to
trash
combat
can
experience.
sexy?
For example, the skills of certain
Because
magicians
our
summon
trash
mini-cans
can
on the battlefield
waifus
up to a maximum of
deserve
5. The more mini-cans on the battlefield,
representation.
the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic trash warfare.
Well, get this. Some mini-cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs.
I love
Only
this.
scratch the
I love
surface.
this so much.
Trailblazers who wish to test the limits of magical trash can strength can do so in-game.
Alright.
The event will launch a new challenge stage daily with 5
Oh.
stages total
Oh.
and each stage split into 2 difficulties.
Okay.
After completing the
Okay.
Initiation Trial Challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
I'm loving these gameplay
Another
ones.
breather.
You just do like
Don't go
random
anywhere,
freaking
Trailblazers.
BS like this.
More
It's great.
exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Oh, you're doing another. This is another code. Oh, it is. Reality invitation trailer. Okay, but before I do anything else. Code. Okay. QSKF4GUV 6ML7. I want to hope this is the correct code, and if not, then I'll just repost again. Right? Correct code. Okay, this will be pinned for you all, so that you all have quick access. Alright, I can't wait to see what they talk about with this. I love it. Oh, Firefly is so good here. Oh, Acheron too. So good. And Ratio there looking goofy as always. Man. Head pad real quick. Oh, okay, there you go.
Welcome back, y'all.
Oh, of course,
As always,
of course.
In version 2.4,
10 pulls.
seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gifted Odyssey check-in event.
Oh, by
I was
usual.
waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events. Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember
Okay.
to complete the simulated universe or divergent universe.
Okay, I was about to say, it's like, simulated universe. I don't know if I want to go to that.
System optimizations yet. Starting with the
Sorry,
relic
Herda.
system. When using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection
Oh,
process.
thank frick.
Meanwhile, in the relic
Now I
inventory,
could see if there's
Trailblazers
a
will find
freaking
new
thing with double
quick lock
crit.
and
Thank
quick
you.
discard functions. When choosing
Thank
relics for a
frick.
character, relics will be
Okay.
sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first.
Can we choose?
There's also
Can
a
we
new
choose
feature
this?
for relic substat recommendations.
Good,
By
good.
using the
Can we
recommended
choose?
relics feature, not only
No.
can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
Man,
And
my
finally,
my main
when
stat
checking
is 100%
simulated
HP
universe
because it's
interface
freaking
and Cavern
the
of Corrosion
head.
in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in
Okay.
question.
How considerate.
Okay.
Now,
I like that.
To allow
I like that.
Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze Continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new versions,
Yep.
events, and
Well,
missions?
they have talked
You
about this
got it.
last patch as well.
Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced
Oh yeah,
access
okay, yeah. I was about to
eligibility.
say like, surely
Just
don't give
the
them that
icon
earlier.
to join the
Okay.
experience.
Now that's an
So you can't just go
optimization.
start the game and
Ready
then just do it.
and
right?
waiting.
Ooh.
In the mission
you need to
catalog,
experience at least
missions
some of
with
the
early
game.
access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also featuring a special icon. Trailblazers
it.
can freely switch between the
For the people
displays
who
of
want
the
to-
normal
who
map
don't care
and
about the
temporary
story.
maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close.
Okay, makes sense.
However,
However,
game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through
Okay.
the event stream.
so
Which is
you
when
won't just
I
lose
get
your
my
progress.
hands on the
That's good.
limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the
Oh,
not too distant future,
there you go.
a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us.
A new
We've invited
episode.
celebrated novelist
I don't even know what the
Tanaka
first
to be
episode
with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe.
Ah,
A
Okay.
huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally,
Finally.
intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Oh?
bracing for impact.
For more info,
Mm.
stay tuned for official announcements, Trailblazers.
Are we getting skins? Is the
That brings us to
skins?
the end
I
of the
swear.
version
Is the
2.4
skins?
special program.
Is the skins?
Returning
You're
to the
finally
CN
getting
show,
skins
getting to
for
know
Honkai
new
Star
CN
Rail.
friends. You
Okay,
guys know
either
how to
skit
get an
and then
all
like
out
maybe
excited.
an actual
Will March
promo
be able to
character.
perfect her sword play?
It'll be
Three Xianzhou
isekai
generals in the
to
same
Star Rail.
place at the same time.
Maybe.
Who knows
Who
what kind of
knows?
stories will unfold?
I hope it's
Let
skins
us
though,
all
like
bear
100%.
witness to the
It's
future of the
third
Xianzhou
quarter of
Law.
2025. There gotta be skins. There gotta be skins at that point.
See you
Sure.
next
then.
time.
Okay, but yeah, we're 100% gonna be looking back at this again. 100%. I want to look at this again. So, actually, just refresh the thing.
Till next time.
Oh.
See you
Next
then.
time.
Dang it. Is it still? Yeah, still. I guess I'll just go wherever. I don't care about the chat. I don't care about that chat. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. I did talk over quite a bit of stuff. Okay, let's look at the trailer. Number one, let's look at the trailer. Oh, the eyes. Okay. look at the trailer.
So many memories.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't mean you, chat. I mean, I'm talking about the YouTube chat in the freaking HSR thing. That chat. Not you, chat. Alright? I love my sock puppets. Okay, I'm just kidding. You guys are sock puppets.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
There you are! Everyone, this way!
Alright.
The Xianzhou La Fu will be holding the Luminary Combat
Okay, we have Yunli
Arts
running
Ceremony.
there.
Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there Boris in here?
Then we have oh, is that what they're called? Borisons? Okay. Okay.
Right on time.
Wait, no, that's Yanqing's swords. So she literally just like took up two of like Yanqing's like floating swords and she just like threw them. Okay.
There. Hey, old metal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh, all of them? Rock shattering slash! Master Yunli! Look at how hard
This is definitely
I've been training.
this is a meme template for sure. No. Go back. That's a better. We need a better angle than that. You know what? Good enough. There you go. That's a meme template for that's for something I don't know. But yeah.
I could take 10 of you.
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Yeah, more of the
Wherever
Boris
crowds
and
gather,
things.
there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface. Since you're already here.
Yeah, I will be honest. I freaking wish that Zhao Cho was a healer disguised as Nihility, and then we could just have like Acheron, like, and then he would have his like ability to like help Acheron out a lot with charging Acheron ult. That would have been so cool. So it's like only have like a full Nihility team. You don't need an actual sustain because you have Zhao Cho as the sustain, like a pseudo sustain. But very unfortunate that Zhao Cho doesn't heal. You know, that would have been so nice. But he just feels like good knife and power creep. And I don't know how I feel about that. Although I do want to look back at Zhao Cho's kit again. Because I could be wrong and I missed some stuff.
Why not have a meal before you leave?
My first meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred.
My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Memories of chasing.
And before Hanya doesn't freaking care. because her soul is still like in the whatchamacallit. Oh wait, no, the shackling prison is the Ten Lords' thing. So I guess maybe she's like still there. So I think the Shui Yi Hanya thing I think is kind of bait. Because I don't think they're gonna kill Shui Yi. Surely not.
Glory and terror. They've all come back.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Hot. Anyway. Wait. Hot. Anyway. Let me just just take something out real quick, you know.
Me and her, we share some similarities, yes. Let me spit myself out. Oh wait, no, I need yes. Oh, she even has the little tip at the end as well. I am absolutely not. Like I said, 2.5 is stacked. I'm not skipping any of the people in 2.5. So, and I need a sustain. So I definitely am not skipping Lingsha just because I need a sustain that isn't just Fu. And then Fei Xiao is yeah. Anyway. I didn't even realize this until I'm watching this again. Man. Man. Anyway, let's go and look at the kits because that's what I'm mostly all about. There's Jacqueline Prison, the Borisons that they talking about. Actually, no. I want to actually go to the Borisons actually because they did mention their game mechanic, which may give me a hint on what Fei Xiao is gonna be like. So
Prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters.
Okay.
Borison?
That's right. The Borison are ruthless beyond measure.
Right, they have
Infamous for their
bloodlust.
inborn moon rage. Upon
So what I'm thinking, because they have bloodlust, I feel like Fei Xiao is gonna have like a quote unquote bloodlust. We're gonna call it bloodlust, but it's probably gonna be something other name. She's gonna be like Jing Liu, where she's like get the stacks of like this quote unquote bloodlust, and then like when she gets like full stacks, she goes into the other like form. We'll just say the other form, quote unquote.
During battle, the Borison share stacks of bloodlust.
And then
when bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks,
tell me when it max.
Moon rage state.
And then they go, yeah, and then Fei Xiao goes into the moon rage state, whatever it's gonna be about. I think it's gonna. Like I said before, my theory craft is I think that Fei Xiao is going to be about. She's gonna be like before moon rage. She's gonna be just like a traditional crit DPS, but when she gets moon rage, she gets like break effect, and she gets like toughness damage reduction. That's personal like theory crap opinion. If you watch leaks or whatever, please don't say anything. Like I said before, I hate leaks, especially gameplay leaks, and story leaks. I actually hate story leaks as well. I mean, everyone probably hates story leaks. I don't know why people would even do that. But yeah.
Come enhanced. Ooh, watch your step, Trailblazer.
So it's just their attacks become enhanced. So, like for example, with like Jing Liu, her skill turns it from single target to blast. I don't think Fei Xiao is gonna have like a blast attack because she's a hunt character. So she's gonna do like more toughness damage. She's gonna have like an enhanced like skill basic, where she does more toughness damage and just more damage in general. And I think that's what it's gonna be like. She's gonna have more like crit damage. She's gonna have more like break effect, or I should say she's gonna have more crit damage, and she's gonna like have. I have a feeling, like personally, that I think that she's gonna have like increased break effect based off of her crit damage. I don't think it's gonna be crit rate because crit damage is the actual damage. So yeah. I doubt she's gonna have like a state where it's like, I'm going to be exactly like Jing Liu, where I don't need crit at all because whenever I enter mood rage, I get 100%. Surely they won't do that. Surely they won't make Fei Xiao have 100% crit by entering moon rage. Surely, if she even has that mechanic in the first place.
What happened to catching up with pals?
But yeah, I think so far I don't know enough. I feel like similar to Fushuen, she's gonna be like a slow burner. Like Yunli is gonna be a slow burner kind of like character. Like I'm probably gonna slowly like her over time. Right now, I can't say anything for sure, which is why I wish I want to. I have more time to consider whether or not I want to get Yunli, but at the moment, I don't think I have the time to consider it because I feel like I'm only gonna be able to get to know Yunli once 2.4 actually drops, and that's concerning for me. I know it's like, well, but Kiyo, that makes sense because that's just how story is. You get to know people by playing the story, but I want like a pretty decent like impression on her personality. She shows a little bit of Sun, but I don't know if it's enough because the only time like so far that I've seen that she was Sun is Yenshing, and she did pout once. So I don't know. So I think I'm just gonna pull Jade and then skip Yunli for now because I don't need a character like Yunli because I already have Clara at E2. So yeah.
I'm sure Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to go into.
Go back. You must go back. Go back. Taskaru. Anyway.
Oh, and to express your sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way.
Oh wait, this is her. Yes. Let us slap a fly with a big sword. I do like that she like roast the sword. Okay, I guess if I really want Yunli with Clara, I would have to have Clara at E6, and I'm obviously not at that point. So I think I am very inclined to skip Yunli. Just because of that.
From the Xianzhou Juming, a ship known for its unrivaled craftsmanship.
I guess for anyone also like fun fact, she is the VA for Yunli is also the VA for Navia from Genshin. So if you really like Navia and you really like Greta in particular, if you have a VA bias specifically for like Navia, you're probably gonna pull for Yunli.
He loves me, you know?
Miss Yunli is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly. To her, swords are more honest than people. She lives by the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
Oh?
Wait, can I double speak?
It so happens that on the Luofu there is an able young man with a similar love.
Meanwhile, Mr. Jing Yuan's like our general is like, hey, I have this little apprentice here. I think you two will get quite along very well.
Love of the sword. I have a feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yanqing? He doesn't know the first thing about swords. He collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them. I can hear those blades crying from here.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
And not to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of this caliber usually get their own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords. I gave him a unique name for the ages. Old Metal.
It
I see.
has a ring about it.
I like it too.
A ring. Sorry, I don't know why I focus on Jing Yuan saying ring. I think this is him implying that they want them to get it. It also reminded me of of the meme with like Gallagher. Like with the Firefly team, it was like Gallagher is like drinking. He's like, look at Trailblazer and Firefly's like, just get married already. It reminded me of that.
Old Metal have a deep connection. Every time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there. To which I reply, oh, all of them? All right.
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Yunli might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills.
Okay. I think Albert has confirmed for me that I will not be pulling for Yunli. She is not a tsundere. Because she speaks her mind. You know what tsunderes don't do? They don't speak their mind. So, yeah, I'm skipping Yunli. So that means she's not a tsundere. And she definitely doesn't give me Anby vibes. So, that's a skip. Sorry, Yunli. So I'm gonna... You know what? Because we're at this occasion, let me... Before we continue on, how about we do a potential singular poll for Dario? I already have the game up, of course. We got 300 just from the thing already. Oh, so we don't need to do a singular. We can do like 2 polls actually. Sorry, correction. We can do 3. So yeah. Anyway. I'm already at like 70-ish, like 71 pity, so I'd be surprised if I don't get her like immediately. Okay, that's 1. Nope. Dose. Oh, okay. Asta. Okay. 3. There we go. There's Jade. This is guaranteed, by the way. So yeah, we have Jade now. You know what? I dedicate this Jade to Yunli. Thank you, Yunli, for allowing me to skip you. Sounds freaking heartless, right? Well, there you go, guys. I now have Jade. And now I can fulfill my fantasy of becoming a service top for Jade. Just like Topaz. I mean, what? Anyway, there you go. Okay, I made a tweet. I'll just make a good tweet. All right. Anyway, let's also upgrade this Jade. I actually I'm gonna where's QQ? Because I'm actually using I actually use QQ as the as the relic holder this time instead of Arlen. So oh, right here. Okay. Boots. Yes. Then have this, and then we have this. And there we go. We have 78% crit and 117% crit damage. Not too great, but I mean, it is what it is, right? I am also going to actually let me equip this and then switch it with someone else. Do I get Eternal Calculus? Or do I get another one of these? Because I actually do like the Herda light code. But I think right now. Ooh, that's into the next attack. That could be pretty good. Actually, let me swap with. Swap with QQ actually, real quick. Swap with QQ and then swap with Serval, because I don't have QQ leveled, so you know, I don't have the Gambler Girl leveled. Okay, so let me also level up Jade, because I like Jade. Okay, I have all the stuff. Don't worry, I actually do have it. Actually, let's unmute Starro. I want to listen to Jade. I have 1K freaking books. I should be fine. I'd be surprised if I'm not.
What I'm after is more than just jewelry.
Anyway, 50. All right, 60.
What I'm after is more than just jewelry.
And then
I have an even better deal. Why don't you come hear about it?
Anyway, also get the 3 standards just from leveling up Jade. And now let's talk about the traces.
This collaboration.
All right, whenever you target enters combat, Jade's a stake pad asset. Yeah, it makes sense. Jade's action advanced forward by 50%. This is the main reason why you don't build speed on Jade, because you can just get this.
Not bad.
It's fine.
I'll take it.
I will say though, I am using speed boots, mostly just because the crit is better. Although is there any that's actually like better? Actually, hold on, that isn't speed. It's just attack boots. This one could be okay. Oh wait, but this is only 12. We also could do Serval. Actually, it's not too bad. Right? 81% crit. That's a lot of crit. You know, I'll keep it like that. I know there's like a better gear for Jade. Like you could use the quantum set and whatnot, but I think for the sake of things, because I'm very ill prepared, I'm just gonna use this. But yeah, let's do some more trace investment. Okay. Getting all of these. Nice. I have 87 of these. Surely I should be able to get all of these. I know for sure I'm not gonna like completely max out Jade, because I know I'm not gonna be able to. We know for sure that Jade's power mostly comes from talent. I assume they're gonna also say that. Yeah, talent, skill, all basic. I also agree with that. Although I agree a little less with the not upgrading basic. I do think she has her own personal damage as well. Actually, it's not that much there, right? I forget. It's only like 45% instead of like 50. Yeah, we're gonna max out talent for sure, and then everything else at least level 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Man. Oops. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we upgrade this to like at least like maybe like 4 or 5. And then whichever one I feel like is better, I guess. So her ult is 140, right? How much your ult is? 140? 140, so. Actually, it probably says it here. Actually, no, it doesn't say it here. Okay. So skill increases the additional quantum damage for the debt collector, and then this just increases her personal damage. I like ult better than skill because this helps her own personal damage, and it also helps her talent. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, 75%. That's a pretty good jump. I could also get more of these because I don't need I don't really need anymore. So let's see how much we can actually do here. Okay, we can max one of these actually. I assume this is probably the better choice here. In fact, we could potentially max out Jade, like right now, potentially, if I wanted to, but for the sake of things, I don't think I need to. I do want Jade's personal damage to be better, but I think I want to hold off and just have this. So I'll wait. But yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Everything is looking... Oh, you even got that done as well. Complete daily mission. I can just do I could just consume Trailblaze later. It's fine. How much do I have actually? 120. Okay. Perfect. But yeah. Now we have Jade. I'm happy. I don't need to do any more pulls. So let us go back to talking about Yunli. Actually, do we have ads? 20 minutes. Actually, 20 minutes, really? Ad starts at 20. Wait, 20? Because we definitely are past an hour. Are you telling me they actually stack now? The pre-rolls? Wait, no, I don't think it does. I think it does stack. Or it does not stack, sorry. I don't know. If there's anyone in chat who came in and got pre-rolls, do tell me. Because I do want to know if the ad thing stacks. Because I don't think it does. But yeah, let's go to talk about Yunli and how she's Clara 2.0.
As a physical type character following the path of destruction, gentle persuasion isn't really my style.
So yeah, that's her basic attack. She just does
when
that.
using my skill, I restore
I think
my
her skill
own HP
throws the
while
thing, right?
dealing physical damage to a single target
Yeah.
and
I will say, Clara does have a full-on AoE, whereas Yunli has Blast. But I will admit that Yunli does have Sustain with her skill. And I don't know how long, actually, depending on if Yunli is able to build speed or not, she might be good.
Jason
as
enemies.
well.
What really sets Yunli apart?
Because if you're able to build speed with Yunli, like without like consequence, like for example, these 2 stacks of the ult and stuff, I think it's 2. Well, actually, wait. There's 2. Actually, I just realized there's 2. This reminds me of unless I'm stupid.
In combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately
dealing physical damage.
Yeah. Yeah, you see? Yeah, she has 2 charges. She has 2 ult stacks actually. Or like she's like Argenti, I should say. Where she has 1 ult. Like if you charge one thing, you get 1, and then you could charge another, you get 2.
To a single target.
So she's like
and
Argenti in that
adjacent
regard.
What really sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge and...
I will say that she is, like I said, kind of Clara Parker because she does also have she does have the blast attack even without ult.
And knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
You gotta use the enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition, my ordinary
And then she also does not get CC'd. Because you can see here, she has an X. I assume it's mostly because she has ult already up. I assume that might be the case. But I assume she's immune to crowd control during ult.
counter is upgraded to
Or while she has the
powerful
stacks.
counter, which deals higher damage.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration. If an
That's cute. I actually didn't pay attention to this idle animation, actually.
enemy launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter.
Oh, that's cool, actually. Wait, if they do that... wait.
On a random enemy.
Imagine you've hardly regained your footing when a girl with a giant blade comes around.
Does this apply to... I think the issue with this technique is that it doesn't really apply to MOC, Pure Fiction, or Apocalyptic Shadow. Because for those of you who don't know, in those game modes, the enemies obviously are usually just like... They have like an elite enemy or boss or whatever. Those guys don't attack. So I'm a little bit concerned about that technique in practice. So it's not going to be... I don't think it's going to be as useful in the end game content. But for the like other kind of like content, like main story and all that stuff, I think it's actually that's pretty nice. I don't know about necessary, but it's still pretty nice.
Which reminds me, in version 2.4,
And then we talk about the Yunli companion quests, which we're not going to talk about. Let's go to Jiacho, shall we? Oh, there you go. A lot of talk about Jiacho here. Okay.
on the battlefield.
I still am very concerned. I'm not a fan of Jiacho not having healing in his kit. I don't know why that's freaking bugging me. So also, is this not 1080p?
Well, about time. I am a fire type character on the path of nihility. When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension.
Okay. Jiacho's dimension. Okay, dimension is important to note because for anyone who doesn't know, you can only have one dimension at a time. So, for example, if you have Himiko and Jiacho, they both have dimensions. So, you have to pick one or the other. If you do one, let's say if you do Himiko's and then you do Jiacho's, Himiko's dimension will disappear. And like I guess another example would be like Well also has a dimension. Ratio has a dimension. I know there are other people with a dimension. I don't know if Robin's thing counts as a dimension. Who else? I can't think of anyone else on the top of my head, but yeah, those people with the dimensions. Oh, Misha, he has the World dimension. But yeah, I don't know.
I inflict them with fire damage, and there's a possibility
That it is something of
of
note. I mean, granted, I feel like Jiacho's mostly going to be in an Acheron team, so he's not gonna be that bad. Because most Nihility people don't have dimensions, except for like Welt, which would you put Jiacho and Welt in a team? I don't think you would, unless you really want 0 sustain Acheron, which in that case maybe. We'll have like support Welt, with like break effect Welt, affect hit rate, break effect well, so that he can actually do the delay. And then Acheron gets to do a lot more, and then Zhao Cho can do his debuff. Yeah.
Ashen Roast debuff.
So, we're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Zhao Cho lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
I assume that's his talent. Yeah, Ashen Roast is his talent, basically, is what I'm getting off of this conversation here. Also, I need to blow my nose. Oh man, it got in my hand. Absolutely disgusting that the thing got it. That the mucus got into my hand. Good thing I have napkins.
Ugh.
There you go. Oh my goodness, my 200th nose blow. That has been recorded by the exclamation nose blow. Because I know I've done it way more than 200 times. But anyway.
Indeed. Case in point.
I will say, he doesn't have dot. He does not have a dot, right? So he's not exactly Gwynife in Power Creep because he himself doesn't have dot. He just has the debuff. So I'm gonna assume his Ashen Roast is like stronger than Gwynifen's thing, right?
Skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them. At the same time, the effects of...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest when I heard... Now that I hear that again, it's making me think of the Dimitri line in the Three Houses time skip. It's like, kill every last one of them. And I'll make him say the line again.
Damage on each and every one of them.
And when he says like each and every one of them, it reminded me of the... I don't know why it did, but it reminded me of the Three Houses Dimitri line.
At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again.
Greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Okay, so the thing with his ult is that it allows the enemy to get a debuff on their turn, which is very important because it helps Acheron a lot with gaining her stacks, which is why they're showing off the Acheron team, of course. Like as you can see with Acheron, Pela, Zhao Cho, and then Sustain, which in this case is Natasha. So yeah. Obviously they're gonna show Natasha because actually I'm surprised they didn't show Gallagher. I just why Natasha? Why Natasha and not Gallagher? Because Gallagher inflicts the besotted state, which is I assume is a debuff, right? Natasha just heals. So I honestly don't know why they showed Natasha here and not Gallagher. I know it's probably because people are probably tired of seeing Gallagher all the time. It's probably the reason. And it's like, oh, yeah, you could have this free to play. Well, actually, it's not even free to play. It has Acheron. It has Acheron. It's a freaking thing. So actually, it's not free to play at all.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Nice of you to invite the enemy to dinner before showing them the door.
The last meal they'll ever experience.
The Last
Word of
Supper.
advice?
Pepe
Order out
hands.
next time, fellas. Well, we've got to know new friends.
But yeah, very unfortunate that Jiaoqiu is I mean, it's not too bad. Is it a new identity? I guess let's ask ourselves this question. Does Jiaoqiu feel like a new identity? He has stackable debuff. That stacks. I want to note that because Black Swan has a stackable debuff, which is a dot, but it doesn't have like increased like damage like debuff like Jiaoqiu. So do we have anyone like that at the moment? I'd say actually no, not really. So I guess Jiaoqiu's okay. Although I guess you could argue Pela kind of does a similar role because Jiaoqiu actually no. Pela has defense shred, whereas Jiaoqiu has a increased damage, right? So it's like Guinaifen, except stronger, no dot, and the stacks for the debuff are much stronger and they stack more. So if you want Jiaoqiu as a dot character, or if you want Jiaoqiu in dot comp, I'm not sure how I feel about Jiaoqiu versus Guinaifen, but for like Acheron, or just like a generalist kind of like a character, I feel like Jiaoqiu would be pretty good. Most traditional hyper carries or dual carries do like having their ultimates buffed, so Jiaoqiu is very good with that. Especially Acheron, of course, but you know, other people as well. So yeah. I think Jiaoqiu's okay. Do I think Jiaoqiu is super special? I'm gonna be honest. No. I'm gonna be honest. No. Not really. I will say, if he had the ability to heal, if he had like a small amount of healing, I would have considered him like really good Acheron, like no sustain Acheron team. But very unfortunate that he is not the case. I will say that Jiaoqiu seems like he is going to be a very effect hit rate heavy kind of guy. I don't know if he himself can be a damage dealer. That is the question, because we never talked about that. They never talked about whether Jiaoqiu himself is just a debuff support, which I feel like they're kind of implying that he is, or if he himself can do damage. So I want to know if Jiaoqiu could do damage himself, because if he can do damage himself, then he might actually be a very nice pickup. Like he might be like Knife and Power Keep in the sense that he has good personal damage, if that's the case. If not, then I'm gonna be honest, he feels kind of generic playstyle wise. I will say that he looks very cool. 100% he looks cool. But yeah. I'm not getting very much off of this, but fortunately, we do have other stuff to talk about. I will say, freaking, why is the March light code freaking harmony? Anyway.
On returning to the Xianzhou, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance, and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yunli and Yanqing.
I still vividly remember instructing Yanqing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others. How time flies.
March 7th might be a
They
rookie,
grew up
but
so
she's
fast.
also a natural. Her master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Yanqing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her master.
Oh yeah, I am gonna
I'll
also
say.
snooze the ads.
Not
as
to
well.
mention Yunli and
I see
Yenching's swordplay
ads
isn't
are coming.
exactly similar. Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing it.
Oh, follow the sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special
Hey, I still think March is funny.
beverage to increase their speed.
Wait. Does it increase her
And
speed too?
presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
What a good apprentice.
As a
Of course.
promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target.
Okay. I know this is probably not the case, but wait. Let me listen to that
Charges
again.
reach a set number of stacks. She immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack.
Okay, I wanted to also check if it says immediately takes action or gets an extra turn. She immediately takes action, which I guess makes sense because she's a 4-star. You don't want her to be too ridiculous with getting an extra action. That would be ridiculous because it would also mean that wherever she is on the turn track, she would maintain. So let's say it's almost her turn. Like if she were to theoretically just get an extra turn instead of getting action advanced, she would. Let's say she's almost going, and then someone does a attack, or her master does an attack. Then she would get an extra turn, and after that extra turn, she would get she would go again, or much earlier because the extra turn would be considered outside of her actual turn, if it were theoretically the case. We're not saying that it is the case, but also keep snoozing. Okay.
Her enhanced basic attack deals
Also,
set hits
if
damage
her
to a target
enhanced
enemy.
basic
With
attack also gives a skill point, then it's good. Because for anyone wondering, normally enhanced basic attacks don't do anything. They don't give or lose skill points. So
chance of
I'm
dealing
curious.
further hits.
Just a chance?
She's a rookie, remember?
Yeah, very
hits. Of damage to a target enemy, with a chance of dealing further hits.
Just a.
It is very unfortunate that it is a chance. I assume it's like the Su Shang treatment where it's like a fixed chance. Because Su Shang's also like a 33% fixed chance.
Chance?
So
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice. Where do I find an apprentice?
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like,
I do want to look at at
Deal
the ult
damage to
again.
a target enemy while improving. moving
Thinking
her
about
next
DTing.
enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were
Boba.
wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this. Completing specific...
I will say that because Hunt March is based off of like the master's like attacks, you definitely want to like pair her up with like Yunli or Clara. Very most likely Yunli, obviously, as they're showing, because March gains a lot of stacks based off of the master's attack. So the more frequent the master attacks, the more March can actually do her thing. So
task in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th, the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path-switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
That's my apprentice.
She's...
I really want to see, like I said before, give me Stell. Let this be for Stell too. Anyway,
certainly does have the aura of a heroine.
Ooh, I think we could all use a lie down. More exciting updates after the break.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything in terms of the theory crafting. And I do like to see that face, and I know that Feisha now has like the Kiyo weapon. Ugh, why? I kind of want to do another tweet talking about Feisha. But we'll probably tweet that later. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to like really want to like look at. If there's anything you guys want me to look at in particular, feel free to tell me in chat, because I do like to do theory crafting, and I do want to look at everything. So do tell me if there's anything else you want me to look at. I could look at the trash can thing, but I kind of want to keep that a surprise. So not yet. But I think, because there's not really much else I want to do, I think I'm just gonna end it off here. Let me see if there's anyone who's actually live at the moment, who's actually like doing something interesting. Maybe something gotcha game-esque, maybe something else. I don't know. Let's see. I'll be honest, there's barely anyone on, bro. There's no one on. Oh, I guess in that case, I think I will just unfortunately end it off here. There are some that I could consider raiding off into, but I think for the sake of things, I don't think it's appropriate. So I think I'm just gonna end up off here. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed my analysis and or my reaction and all that fun jazz. And as always, make sure about yourselves and take care of yourselves. If you guys did miss the analysis and everything, of course, there's gonna be a VOD in the YouTube, and of course, if you are watching this, or if this is like 14 days or less before the everything, or this stream started, you can do that as well. Also, I'm hearing my someone vacuuming. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, someone's vacuuming. But yeah, anyway, take care, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but or think of something, I guess. But yeah, take care, everyone. Peace.